first time using my winch to actually get myself unstuck. Exciting. Oh. At this point, it was getting late and I was exhausted. I pushed on just a short while longer, hoping I would soon find a more suitable place to stay for the night. As much as I wanted to rush through, the roads were still slippery clay, and I had to be very cautious to avoid making another mistake. So we're just getting ready to leave this morning, checking everything out to make sure that we don't have any issues. Yesterday, belt was starting to squeal a little bit. Notice my power steering fluid is super low, and I'm gonna also check my belt tensions and all my other oil levels, make sure everything's good. Don't want to have any breakdowns out there, so make sure we get it taken care of before we actually hit the road. So, to tension this alternator belt, it's actually not difficult, but got to remove this little portion of rot guard for the oil filter. So go ahead and we're going to need a 10 millimeter. And let's just tighten this guy up a little bit. Snug this guy back up. Yeah, so that's much better. All right. So we are back on the road. We're about to be. I've got 2 more nights, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to go towards Goose Lake, maybe stay there for a night, and then have a long drive to the sand dunes Thursday night, and then a longer drive up to Denver around Friday morning. Or if I want to head more towards the sand dunes today, not really sure which way to go right now, but I guess we're gonna head out and hopefully figure it out along the way. So now I'm super confused because what looked like the main road on my map goes left, and the main road here went right, and there's no road on my map here. So I don't know if I should keep going this way or if I should go back and take the left fork. Despite the fact it was not on the map, I turned around to follow the larger main road in the area, as the other road appeared to only be getting tighter and go deeper into the forest. We'll give this a shot and see where it goes. My bet paid off, and I soon found myself navigating through a small, run-down village just off the highway I was looking for. Time to unlock the hubs. So, anyway, we're back on the road now. Ooh, so this may not be good. Just as I turned onto this new dirt road, I started to notice a little clicking sound. Sounds like it's coming from my front left wheel. So I'm gonna check it out, see what's going on. Hopefully it's not like a ball joint or something like that. That wouldn't be good, but we'll see. Bearing doesn't look like it's really been damaged yet. I could definitely use some more grease, but I don't have that, so I guess I'm just gonna put it back together for now and see if I can limp on through. Yeah, it's starting to rain though, so I better get this thing back together. So I ended up putting a little motor oil in there as well. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I figured any lubrication is better than not enough. So yeah, just throw it back together. I'm gonna try and limp it up through this little mountain road here, nice and slow. Hopefully get somewhere where I can get some real wheel bearing grease. All right. Well, hopefully that gets us through. Nothing else I can really do. So we'll just go slow, try and avoid any water. Hopefully that's possible up here. Yeah. This small issue seemed to be the answer to my route dilemma from earlier in the day. With a potentially broken vehicle, it only made sense to take the shortest route possible and skip the Goose Lake detour. I cautiously drove through this last section of Forest Road before heading north on the highway towards Colorado. So I'm almost to Antonito, Colorado, which is the town that is famous for Indiana Jones' house when he grew up. I was last here about 2 years ago. One of the first four-wheel drive videos I made was from that trip with my buddy Dan. We just saw in Albuquerque. And hopefully I can get some wheel bearing grease. Cruising on the highway right now and I feel so anxious and can hardly keep my foot on the gas. So it's doing good so far, but I really want to get this bearing packed with some real grease before I continue. My stop in Antonito was brief. The only gas station in town was closing down, and the only other open store was the town market, which did not sell wheel bearing grease. I was able to at least pick up a couple gallons of water and continue north towards the Sand Dunes National Park. I did, however, decide to make a quick stop at the Zapata Falls trailhead, which is just south of the Sand Dunes National Park boundary. The hike is less than a mile from the trailhead to the falls, and well worth it. I would suggest, though, to bring a pair of water shoes to avoid dunking your expensive hiking boots in the icy cold water.
Alright.
Almost there. Woo! I think. That noise I was worried about, I've determined to be my manual locking hub. I think it's just not really engaging, and it's kind of clicking off the spring. And I don't have that much four-wheel drive stuff left to do, so it should be okay. Wheel bearing definitely needs to be addressed, but I don't think it's as big a deal as I thought at first. So I'm pretty sure I can make it back, I hope. And now we're just heading towards the Seamus National Park, where we will be hopefully camping for the night. And then heading up over Medano Pass on our way back tomorrow.
Hi there.
Hello,
How
how's
are
it going?
you?
Good.
Did you get our map and flyer today?
I don't think so.
Alright, have a great afternoon.
Thanks. So one nice thing about the rain here is that it makes the sand much more compact. Normally this gets super dry and you just sink right in, especially the sand at the bottom of the pass, but the rain really helps pack it down. I shouldn't have any issues with this at all. The only thing with the rain will be Medano is known for having some really deep water crossings, especially I believe up near the top. Usually it's all gone by early summer, but with these heavy rains they've been having, I think there's a chance we might get into some. I have never seen it this green around here. It's just unbelievable. So I just got to the first campsite along the road here, and I think I'm actually going to take it. I usually drive way too far, trying to find a better spot, and then I miss something that's good, and I'm not going to do that tonight.